Us now go to the protocols covering foreign nationals arriving from abroad. These will be their new entry.
Welcome to Live in the Philippines News. I'm BobbieD. Today's headline, breaking news, Philippines International Travel Update.
I would like to beg your indulgence as today's opening statement is a bit more lengthy than usual, as we will be discussing the protocols with regard to the entry of Filipino and foreign nationals beginning February 10, 2022. Let us now go to the protocols covering foreign nationals arriving from abroad. These will be their new entry, testing, and quarantine protocols. Updated na po ito, effective February 10, 2022, 12:01 a.m. or 0001 hours. Foreign nationals traveling to the Philippines for business and tourism purposes may enter the Philippines without visas provided they qualify as former Filipino citizens with balikbayan privilege under Republic Act number 9174, including their spouse and or children who are not balikbayans in their own right and are traveling with them, kasama nila, to the Philippines, provided they are not restricted nationals. These protocols will also apply to citizens and nationals of the 157 countries entitled to a stay not exceeding 30 days as per Executive Order 408 Series of 1960 as amended. Ito po ang guidelines with regard to the entry of fully vaccinated foreign nationals, which also cover minors below 12 years of age traveling with them. Incoming foreign nationals must first possess an acceptable proof of vaccination. Second, present a negative RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours prior to the date and time of departure from the country of origin or first port of embarkation in a continuous travel to the Philippines, excluding layovers, provided that he or she has not left the airport premises or has not been admitted into another country during such layover. Third, foreign nationals must also have valid tickets for their return journey to the port of origin or their next port of destination, not later than 30 days from date of arrival in the Philippines. Fourth, their passports must be valid for a period of at least 6 months at the time of their arrival to the Philippines. And fifth, they must obtain, prior to arrival, travel insurance. Ito po, travel insurance for COVID-19 treatment costs from reputable insurers with a minimum coverage of $35,000 for the duration of their stay. A foreign national is fully compliant with the following requisites. First, he or she has received the second dose in a 2-dose series or a single-dose vaccine more than 14 days prior to the date and time of departure from the country of origin, port of embarkation. Second, the vaccine is included in the Emergency Use Authorization List or Compassionate Special Permit issued by the Philippine Food and Drug Administration or Emergency Use Listing of the World Health Organization. Third, he or she must present the following acceptable proofs of vaccination prior to departing or boarding from country of origin, port of embarkation, and upon arrival in the Philippines. World Health Organization International Certificate of Vaccination and Prophylaxis, or VaxCert-PH, or National or State Digital Certificate of the country or foreign government which has accepted VaxCert-PH under a reciprocal arrangement, or other proofs of vaccination permitted by the IATF. Visa-free foreign nationals who fail to fully comply with the conditions and requisites mentioned shall be denied admission into the country and shall be subject to the appropriate exclusion proceedings. But once admitted into the country, such foreign nationals are no longer required to observe facility-based quarantine. They shall, however, be required to self-monitor for any sign or symptom for 7 days, with the first day being the date of arrival. They are likewise required to report to the LGU of their destination should they manifest any symptoms. In the case of foreign children traveling with Filipino parents or guardians, foreign minors below 12 years of age who are not vaccinated for any reason whatsoever and are traveling with their Filipino parents or guardians shall follow the entry, testing, and quarantine protocols of their Filipino parents traveling with them. For 12 to 17-year-old foreign children traveling with their Filipino parent, they shall follow the protocols based on the vaccination status of their Filipino parent, whether vaccinated or unvaccinated. In the case of unvaccinated minors, either parent should accompany the child or children during their facility-based quarantine. Ito naman po ang para sa foreign nationals entering through 9A visa. So hindi na to yung EO 408. As for foreign nationals entering through 9A visa, foreign nationals not included in the category I mentioned previously, foreign nationals from visa-required countries, or restricted foreign nationals, they may enter the Philippines through an entry exemption document issued under existing IATF rules and regulations, provided they are fully vaccinated, as we discussed earlier, except children below 12 years of age traveling with their fully vaccinated parent. They must likewise possess an acceptable proof of vaccination and present a negative RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours prior to the date and time of departure from country of origin, first port of embarkation in a continuous travel to the Philippines, excluding layovers, provided that he or she has not left the airport premises or has not been admitted into another country during such layover. Once admitted into the country, they are no longer required to observe facility-based quarantine, but shall monitor for any sign or symptom for 7 days, with the first day being the date of arrival. However, they are required to report to the LGU of their destination should they manifest any symptoms. Foreign nationals who are found not compliant with the conditions set forth in the acceptable proofs of vaccination shall be required to undergo facility-based quarantine until the release of their negative RT-PCR test taken on the 5th day, after which they shall be required to undergo home quarantine until their 14th day, with date of arrival being their first day. The LGUs of destination and their respective Barangay Health Emergency Response Teams, or BHERTs, are tasked to monitor those arriving passengers undergoing home quarantine. Meanwhile, foreign nationals with valid and existing visas other than 9A visas may be allowed entry into the Philippines provided they are fully vaccinated and are able to present proofs of vaccination, and shall no longer be required to observe facility-based quarantine, but shall self-monitor for any sign or symptom for 7 days, with the first day being the date of arrival. However, they are required to report to the LGU of their destination should they manifest any symptoms. Foreign nationals under this category who shall not be fully vaccinated shall be denied admission into the country and shall be subject to the appropriate exclusion proceedings. On the other hand, foreign nationals also under this category who fail to fully comply with the conditions set forth in acceptable proofs of vaccination shall be required to undergo facility-based quarantine until the release of their negative RT-PCR test taken on the 5th day, after which they shall be required to undergo home quarantine until their 14th day, with date of arrival being their first day. Finally, fully vaccinated foreign nationals shall not be included in the arrival quota set by the Department of Transportation and its one-stop shop.
Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any update coming from Live in the Philippines News.
Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hey, don't forget, check out some of our other cool videos.
And if you like the video, hit the subscribe button.